this is Nadir.
This is Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. So we're back to review this Eminem project.
Yeah.
Kamikaze.
Surprise album.
Yes, dropped out of nowhere, man. Had the internet going crazy on Friday.
Had the internet very surprised.
Yeah, he did, man. People were pleasantly surprised by it. They were wanting to hear more Eminem. Coming off of what he did last time, though, Revival wasn't what people thought. It wasn't their cup of tea.
Right.
Wasn't ours. I didn't, like it too much. You didn't care for it as well.
Nah.
I think we just didn't like conscious Eminem. We just want to hear more of the Slim Shady shot of him rapping.
I mean, listen, I hear you over there. You sugarcoating it or whatever. Like, the album just wasn't good.
It wasn't. No, I said it wasn't good. It really wasn't. It wasn't good.
It just is what it is.
Did he get back to form on this one?
A little bit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he tried.
You know what? One thing that stood out on this album more than anything else is like, yo, this album felt like he was feeling the heat or the backlash from Revival, and he felt like he needed to put something out there to kind of keep his reputation intact because everybody was trashing him about Revival.
It was
like the whole. I mean, there were Eminem fans in our comments like, "Yeah, this wasn't very good." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was. Some people liked it though, which was weird. Like some people would say, like they're
few and far between.
Yeah, they're not as bad as the Nas stands, but they were standing. Yeah, they were standing for him. But this one, like I said, it came out. I like the fact he was rapping again. The fact that come back to what hip hop has always been about, which is I feel like I'm the best rapper out here, so you prove me otherwise. And at least he had some sort of direction on what he wanted to go with the album. And he went at a lot of people who talked a lot of trash about his last project.
This is true.
Which I get it. And the one thing I wanted to say that he didn't do, though, he didn't really admit that he knew the last album was trash, which I wish he would have. You say, I was on that BS, man, or something. Something of that nature.
I mean, he came out and tweeted that he didn't want to overthink this one.
Yeah, he didn't want to overthink it. That
was kind of a proclamation, I guess.
I guess you're right. I guess it was that case.
Yeah.
But for this one, man, it really got into it. He went back into a lot of his Slim Shady stuff, a lot of funny type things. And he got a little serious when he talked about just people and just kind of said names. He didn't go around it. I think MGK caught the most shrapnel on the whole album. And it sounded like he was just disrespectful by him. But the thing about it is until M cuts that beard, it's a little weird. The beard's still weird to me. I don't like the beard. It's like Jadakiss with an edge up. I don't like seeing that. So go back to the clean cut look, I guess.
Wow.
But just for the music and just the music only, I'm okay with it, man. I thought he did as well as he could do with what he had right now. He could rap. It's when M gets into the whole Scooby-Doo, Booby-Doo, Dooby-Doo, that type of stuff, it's like that where he kind of loses me. When he sticks more in the focus on what he wants to talk about, it makes more sense. I actually like that. I thought the track with Jordan Lucas was tough. I didn't think Jordan Lucas would ever be on an Eminem track, but, And then it's like he went into a little bit of a Young Boyish type vibe with the, I forget what beat it was. The end of it was. What? The Nice Guy one? No, it wasn't Nice Guy. It was, Nice Guy. Nice Guy was good. No, Good Guy. Good Guy was the one I liked.
Okay.
I liked that one. The Venom track was pretty dope. I'm surprised that made it onto the album. It was only 46 minutes worth of music. The track with Royce and 5'9" was dope. I thought the production was pretty good on it.
Yeah.
But I just think it was good for him to throw something out there. I'm surprised he kept it hidden like he did. But I'm surprised, he threw something out there.
I'm gonna tell you this straight out the gate. Like, this album is what Revival should have been.
Yeah.
Like, if he would have dropped this and Revival just didn't exist, I think that this album would be getting a lot more love than what it is currently. I feel like a lot of people are still riding with the whole, Eminem sucks, he's washed up, the Revival wave or whatever. And if you're saying that about this album, like, you're kidding yourself.
Right.
First of all, he came with it. I'm a sucker for the intro track having all bars, no hook.
Yeah.
And that's what he did with The Ringer. He came in here and he came out swinging, talking about his haters. Like, he tried to cop please for that Revival album. He shouldn't have done that.
Right.
But, he came out here. He's saying names and he taking no prisoners, man. And that's the Eminem that I like. Yeah. I like it when he sounds like he got fire in his belly, man. You know what I'm saying? He got some flame out here for these people. Yeah. The production on this album was much better. Like, he wasn't experimenting too much or trying to change his sound. He was like, he used beats that were updated. He wasn't handling the production himself, which is a godsend. That's a key. Yeah. Kept the features to a minimum, man, and just spit the bars. That's all we want from him. We don't want to hear Eminem doing hooks. He handled a little bit of hook work here and there on here, but it was all tolerable, man. But he just did what he does best, and he still showed that he still got it. Yeah. Like, I mean, he's a wordsmith of the highest order, always has been. And as long as you stick to that formula, if you're Eminem, man, you could ride off in the sunset and be successful forever. But like, to me, I felt like this album was a bit of a redemption, and he came with it. Now, is it all perfect work? I don't think so. I mean, But I didn't feel like the album lost pacing at any point. It was just bars.
Yeah.
That's what we like. That's what we want to hear. And he was calling out them names.
Yeah.
Coming with that venom.
Yeah.
Got venom from Joe Budden.
Yeah.
He got venom for MGK.
Yeah.
He got venom for Academics.
Your boy Tyler caught the most.
Tyler caught the shrapnel.
Yeah.
He you know what I'm saying? He had to get hit.
Said names.
Everybody who has something negative to say about Eminem on Revival, man, he came back and responded.
Yeah.
And that's what hip hop is supposed to be, man.
Absolutely.
He kept it in the truest essence. And I mean, I did kind of feel like it was a little unfair, kind of picking on the younger guys and the younger generation and their style.
He didn't really pick on them, though.
But at least he even said, like, I'm not dissing them. It's just not for me.
Not for
and
me,
that's
right.
perfectly acceptable or whatever.
Right. And he gave a lot of credit to Wayne,
Gotti
too.
was actually a little bit, he was pretty excited. He was like, I
course.
got named an Eminem song. That's pretty dope.
Yachty's intelligent enough to know that wasn't a diss.
I mean, yeah, and the fact he said, I'm not dissing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was all good, man. He just spoke his mind, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. I didn't feel like Eminem came with all the like. I didn't feel like it was like silly or zany. It seemed like he was laser focused on here, with the exception of the skits. The skit where he said that he was actually going to the fans' house who had the opinions. I thought that was pretty funny.
That's what I'm glad he got back to, though.
Yeah, that's what I love. That's what I love.
I love that, man. I love that when he did the skits and he was playful, but not too over the edge. That's one thing about the old Eminem. He was younger, so he went a little bit over the edge. He was killing his mom, the whole thing. Yeah. But the skits, like you said, it was good to hear that, man.
It was fun, but he sounded hungry. Mm-hmm. He had a fire in his belly. Like I said, not a perfect project, but it sounded like he at least is making that move back to where we remember Eminem and doing what we remember him being great at. Yeah. Rather than, trying to acquiesce his sound or trying to change or switch it up and trying to be more serious and all that. Like, nah, man, don't do none of that. We don't want to hear that I'm a great dad but a bad husband. We don't want to hear that mess.
No, we don't hear that mess.
Nobody wants to hear that trash.
Nah, just rap.
But just rap, man, and get in these other MCs behind.
Yeah,
like
bring him out of retirement.
Pause.
Yeah, bring him out of retirement. I want everybody to get back to rapping again.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And call out them names like you're supposed to, man.
Absolutely.
If you're an MC of the highest order as Eminem is.
Right. Yeah. Even said Joe Budden was slapping girls, man.
Hey.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just, I'm here
Shouldn't
for
do that,
it.
Joey.
What'd you give it?
Man, I rated this album out at an 80.
Okay, I gave it 84.
Okay,
I gave it 84. I definitely enjoyed it. I think I want to hear that M more. I want to, like you said, if Revival didn't exist, we wouldn't be rating it. So we wouldn't be looking at it with such a fine-tooth comb. Right. I think a lot of people, when it came out, was like, ooh, what is this going to be?
Like, I felt like it was a lot of stigma around it. Like, no, I don't want to hear no Eminem or whatever, blah, 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 blah. If this was Revival, if he dropped this back last year, we would still be talking about this album. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, he came with it. Like, this is what we expect from Eminem.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, man. So let's know what you guys think. Was I too high, too low? Was Kev too high, too low? Eminem fans, you get in here and give it 100. You're absolutely right. Just tell us why you gave it 100. Yeah. And we'll go from there, man. But, I am Nadir.
This Kev.
And, we are Gangs Music Life, man. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.